Yo, today I want to talk to y'all about toothpaste. Gonna talk about a couple popular brands of toothpaste, their ingredients, and at the end I'm gonna give you some options to make your toothpaste at home from all natural, safe ingredients. Ingredients that are not linked to cancer or death or that are not poisonous. So first we have Colgate. And if we look up top, uh under drug facts, top left, you see I don't know what kind of fluoride that is. Let me blow this up, see if stannous fluoride. Never heard of that fluoride. But nevertheless, it's fluoride. So you got fluoride, and then if you look at the bottom, near the bottom right, you have water, sorbitol, hydrated silica, glycerin, PEG 12, tetrasodium pyrophosphate, sodium lauryl sulfate, flavor, microcrystalline cellulose, sodium citrate, zinc phosphate, cellulose gum, sodium saccharin, cocamidopropionbutane. I'm sure I fucked that up. Propylene glycol, xanthan gum, citric acid, sucralose, and titanium dioxide. That is what is in your fucking Colgate toothpaste. And they have, of course, they have like different I don't know what you call it. Like this is Colgate Total White. They got different types of toothpaste or whatever. But yeah, let's move on to Aquafresh. In Aquafresh, a lot of these chemicals and drugs are gonna be the same because they're pretty much the same all across the board with some variations, but not many. Here you got sodium fluoride as the active ingredient. If you look at the top left under drug facts, and if you look at about the middle right under inactive ingredients, you got water, hydrated silica, sorbitol, glycerin, sodium lauryl sulfate, xanthan gum, flavor, titanium dioxide, PEG 8, sodium saccharin, periginin, red 30, and blue 1. I don't understand like why you need all this shit. I just why do you all this shit is poisonous. I don't understand why you need it. Like it don't make any sense to me, especially when you see like I've made my own toothpaste. And I've gotten lazy, but even like the store brand toothpaste that I buy now, they don't have this bullshit in it. It's all natural ingredients. But I definitely want to get back to making my own toothpaste. And at the end, I'm gonna share some like recipes that I've actually used before and really liked. But next is AIM. And AIM, let's see. Okay, ingredients. I just want to read this warning to you guys. It's very interesting. But active ingredients, you got sodium fluoride. And then inactive ingredients, you got sorbitol, water, hydrated silica, PEG 8, sodium lauryl sulfate, SD alcohol 38-B. What the fuck is that? Flavor. The fuck is that? What's flavor? Like, look how generic that word is. Flavor. Like, what kind of flavor? Like, what is it? They don't even tell you. Cellulose gum. Why do you need SD alcohol 38B in toothpaste? What the fuck is that? Sodium saccharin, sodium bicarbonate, blue 1, and yellow 10. And if you I'm not gonna read. I'm gonna wait to the next one. Cress, kids cress. Sheesh. This one, these ingredients little, but they pretty much the same. I really feel like I don't even need to read these anymore. But you got sodium fluoride as the active ingredient under drug facts. Inactive ingredients: sorbitol, water, hydrated silica, sodium lauryl sulfate, trisodium phosphate, sodium phosphate, cellulose gum, flavor, sodium saccharin, carbomer, mica, titanium dioxide, and blue number 1. And here is Sensodyne. This one is Sensodyne. Yep, Sensodyne. So let me blow this back up so we can see these ingredients. Active ingredients is potassium nitrate and sodium fluoride. Inactive ingredients: water, hydrated silica, sorbitol, glycerin, something something something, PEG8. Flavor: titanium dioxide, something something something, sodium something, xanthan gum, sodium hydroxide, sodium saccharin, and sucralose. So if I was to translate all these ingredients, it would just be it's a bunch of bullshit. That's what it is. It's all bullshit. Okay, so let's get into some of these ingredients. Let's talk about them. Fluoride. Since the 1800s, fluoride has been a key component in rat poison and insecticides. You heard that right. That fluoride that is in all those toothpaste that I just read the ingredients of, all those popular name brand toothpaste has fluoride in it. Rat poison, or it's used in rat poison, and insecticides. When mixed into grain or other food, rats will readily consume the poison and die. This is calling fluoride a poison. And if you look on the back of every toothpaste label, and I meant to read this, but if you look on the back, matter of fact, let me go back because you might not have seen this. Can I find it on the Sensodyne? It's too little to see on the Sensodyne. Let me go back one more. We can find it on here. Okay, here we go. Warning. Look at the warning there. Keep out of reach of children under 6 years of age. If more than used for brushing is accidentally swallowed, get medical help or contact a poison control center right away. Now, what is this amount if more than used for brushing is accidentally swallowed? They only recommend like a pea-sized amount of toothpaste. You should not be brushing with more than a pea-sized amount. So if you swallow more than a pea-sized amount of this, then it is recommended, it is highly suggested that you get medical help or contact a poison control center. When? An hour from the moment you swallow it, 30 minutes later, 10 minutes later? No, right away. It's poison. The shit is fucking unbelievable. I mean, okay, so let's get into some of the side effects of fluoride. And this is really ironic to me. Let me see if I can do this a different way. There we go. 7 side effects of consuming fluoride that you should know about. Tooth discoloration. Consumption of too much fluoride leads to yellowed or brown teeth. Tooth decay. Now, how ironic is that? The very chemical or poison or drug that they're putting in toothpaste to protect your teeth from cavities is also linked to tooth decay. High intake fluoridated water can lead to the weakening of enamel. Skeletal weakness. Again, that's bones. Teeth are bones. Neurological problems, high blood pressure, acne, and seizures. Why is it in there? It don't even need to be in there. Okay, let's talk about titanium dioxide. That was in at least one or two of those. It's in quite a few. It's really, really popular and common ingredient or chemical or drug in toothpaste, as well as cosmetics and other shit. Foods. A lot of foods that we eat. Well, not me, but most of y'all. Titanium dioxide, TiO2, is a fine white powder or dust that occurs naturally. It was first intentionally produced for use as a white pigment in 1923. It is naturally opaque and bright, which makes it useful for use in paper, ceramics, rubber, textiles, paints, inks, cosmetics, and apparently toothpaste. Why did Europe ban titanium dioxide? EFSA reported uncertainties concerning the safety of titanium dioxide, nanoparticles, which meant it could no longer be considered safe. The scientific opinion also highlighted the potential of TiO2 to directly damage DNA and genetic material inside of cells. This is known as genotoxic effects. Exposure to titanium dioxide can irritate the eyes, nose, and throat. Since it has been shown to cause lung cancer in animals, it's a carcinogen. Such substances may also have the potential for causing reproductive damage in humans. It's carcinogenic. It fucking causes cancer. And they put it in the toothpaste. And they tell you to brush at least twice a day or even after every meal. But don't you dare swallow it. What does titanium dioxide do to you? Health concerns. The International Agency for Research on Cancer designates titanium dioxide, TiO2, as a carcinogen. Again, that means a carcinogen is something that causes cancer, largely due to studies that have found increased lung cancers due to inhalation exposure in animals. That's just from breathing it in. It's not from fucking brushing your teeth with it and potentially swallowing little bits of it here and there. Sodium lauryl sulfate. Now, this is in from what I've seen, it's in every toothpaste out there. At least, the name brand, the big players, the big commercial brands. Due to its oil and skin stripping properties, it may clog pores and cause acne for people with sensitive or acne prone skin. The World Health Organization has detailed several warnings about SLS. It reports that SLS can be harmful if swallowed and may cause eye, lung, and respiratory irritation. It is a poison. Just like fluoride, it is a poison. This is why they tell you on the back of these toothpaste boxes or labels that if you swallow more than a pea-sized amount, to get medical help or call a poison control center right away. Because there's not just one poison in it, it's full of poisonous, toxic, even addictive chemicals, drugs. Why? It don't have to be that way. I don't understand. So here, if you're considering, if you're interested in making your own toothpaste at home, here's some ingredients that you should absolutely avoid putting in it. Very interestingly enough, many of these ingredients are in the toothpaste that you are probably using right now. And the first one is glycerin. That was in every single one, I believe. Though safe for use, it is believed that it forms a thin layer on the surface of enamel, which may prevent the process of remineralization. Basically, just means it's bad for your teeth. And here it says, though safe for you. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Saccharin, an artificial sweetener. This shit is toxic. It may have carcinogenic properties, meaning it may have cancer causing properties. And from other research that I've looked at, it does have cancer causing properties, and that's not all. Fluoride, the star of the show, inhibits dental caries, but could be toxic in larger proportions. They really didn't talk much about fluoride, but as did we get in? We got into that, right? Yeah, fucking rat poison, insecticide, and yeah, propylene glycol acts as an emulsifier, may lead to irritation of the skin, eyes, or lungs, as well as organ toxicity. Propylene glycol also has been used in car antifreeze. FYI. Triclosan may cause antibiotic resistance and endocrine disturbances. Also has carcinogenic or cancer causing properties. Sodium lauryl sulfate, highly addictive and may cause canker sores. May also cause an alteration in taste. Hydrogen peroxide may lead to damage of, gingival and oral tissues. Artificial ingredients like added colors. These are your food dyes, your yellow ones, your blue ones, your red threes, whatever. May cause neurological concerns over the long term. And if you've seen some of my other videos, I talk about artificial food dyes and some of my other videos and in a little more detail. And yeah, that shit is no joke. Now, which ingredient should you include in homemade toothpaste? Coconut oil. Now, the toothpaste that I made, I used to make, and then I just got lazy and stopped. But it was coconut oil, baking soda. Um, I would put salt in it sometimes, sea salt or pink Himalayan salt. Um, and what else? I would put some essential oils in there sometimes. I believe clove, peppermint oil, tea tree. I don't remember. Possibly. I definitely know. I would definitely put clove in there and peppermint oil. Peppermint more for flavor. Um, and then I would put stevia in there sometime to make it a little sweeter. But the top three, like all the time, was coconut oil and baking soda. No, I'll say the top two. Okay. Coconut oil and baking soda. It was always that. And then adding other shit, I would just experiment. But coconut oil has natural antimicrobial, anti-inflammatory, and antifungal properties. Coconut oil is also good. I don't know if you hip to oil pulling. I used to do that a lot. And the only thing, see, the thing with that for me is coconut oil, when you buy I guess it's the extra virgin coconut oil, whatever, it solidifies. You have to keep it at a certain temperature to to keep it as a liquid. Otherwise, it'll solidify. And I guess I just got tired of melting it, which I would have to do. But oil pulling, very good for your mouth. I need to get back on that because it not only cleanses the surfaces of your teeth, like brushing does, it cleans your entire mouth. It cleanses your entire mouth. It cleanses more than brushing and flossing combined. Really great to do. But coconut oil fights the fungal infection caused by candida something. It also protects the teeth against cavities and is readily available. Coconut oil forms the base of many homemade toothpaste. Baking soda, the alkaline nature of baking soda neutralizes the pH of the oral cavity. This chemical also has mild abrasive properties to remove stains from teeth. Sea salt, the alkaline property of sea salt makes it a good ingredient of natural toothpaste. I also use baking soda as a mouth rinse, instead of mouthwash. Just baking soda and water. Let's see. Guar gum. Never used this one. Guar gum is a pea plant that is available in powdered form and acts as a thickening agent. It also keeps the other ingredients in the toothpaste stable. Safe whitening agents for homemade toothpaste. Turmeric, which exhibits tooth whitening properties and also contributes to the remineralization process. It helps in combating gum problems. That one, I don't know how to dio something earth, which acts as an abrasive agent and also enhances the remineralization process. Remineralizing agents. Chocolate, which has certain antibacterial properties which are effective in removing plaque. Researchers consider the remineralization properties of chocolate to be higher than those of fluoride. That is very interesting. That is very interesting. I have some cacao powder upstairs too. Think I'm gonna start making my own toothpaste again and adding some chocolate into it. Bentonite clay. I've heard a lot about this. I've never used this, but bentonite clay is high in minerals and has alkaline properties which help to balance the acidic pH of the mouth. Calcium, that was the other ingredient I would use. Calcium and magnesium powder. Calcium powder. I forgot about that one. So I would use baking soda, coconut oil, and calcium powder. Calcium and magnesium powder enhance the process of remineralization. And then for flavoring, you got stevia, which I used to use, xylitol, spices such as mint, cloves. I used to use clove oil, and cinnamon and essential oils may also be used. So why I don't understand why these fucking companies can't use whatever. I understand. Because it costs too much to go that route. These companies want to make shit for as cheap as possible and make as much profit as possible. And they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck what goes in it, what diseases the ingredients they put in it are linked to. All they care about is how much it costs to make it and how much they'll profit off of it. So there are 3 ways to make homemade toothpaste. Excuse me. Toothpaste with baking soda and water. Take 1 teaspoon of baking soda, add 1 drop of an essential oil. Clove oil would be a good one. Add a few drops of water. Boom, you're done. I might fucking try that. But I really like using the coconut oil. Toothpaste with baking soda, salt, and water. Take 1 tablespoon of baking soda, add a tablespoon of natural salt, pink salt, pink Himalayan salt, sea salt, not that bullshit table salt with the synthetic iodine sprayed on it, not that bullshit. Add 3 drops of an essential oil, add a few drops of water. Boom, you're done. Toothpaste with baking soda and coconut oil. Add 2 tablespoons of baking soda, 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, and 10 drops of an essential oil. Just mix the shit together. Brush your teeth. I think I'm gonna try one of these. Which I'm really happy with the toothpaste I use though. But I'm happier at the idea of these here and using less ingredients. Less ingredients is always better. And what you eat, what you brush your teeth with, what you put on your skin, what you put in your hair, the fewer ingredients, the healthier it's gonna be. And I just love the simplicity of it. But there you go. Toothpaste. What are your thoughts on that?